Holy crap, people! I can't even keep up with all these new messages and subscriptions I'm getting. Well, hello to all the new subscribers. I kind of knew that video would go viral eventually, though it's taken 4 years, because I know it's such a well-known tune among video game fans. I see so many people playing it, but nobody really knows how to play ragtime. And so I thought, it's a rag. It really needs to be put in the hands of a ragtime pianist, and who better than Tom Brier? Tom is. I remember the first time that I realized that Tom sight reads. I'd always seen he has music when he plays. This is back in around 1993 or so, or 1992 maybe, and and he knows so much about what he's playing. He plays really obscure tunes, and so I had this old piece of sheet music that I'd gotten. It was basically on an advertisement for Ellington pianos in 1906. How better to advertise your company than to give away free sheet music. And it had a rag in it. And so I asked him if he knew anything about it. He says, "Oh, no, I've never seen this before." He put it on the piano and he played it perfectly with embellishments. And I'm like, wow, I thought you were just using it as a guide. He's like, no, it's like, there's no way I could memorize all the stuff that I play. So I did. He's really incredible. But anyway, there are some common questions that are posted. I can't keep up with the posts, so I'll answer the common questions. Well, Tom's been sight reading since he was 5 years old. That's how he's so good at it. As he puts it, it's like reading English. He learned to read music while he's reading, really learning to read. He's a computer programmer by profession. But I would like actually to personally invite all of you. I'm sure some of you who have just subscribed to this channel are in the Bay Area or in Central California or Northern California. This weekend is the West Coast Ragtime Festival. We'll hear not only Tom Brier play, but a lot of fantastic pianists, many of whom if you've been on my channel a while, which a lot of you haven't, will see like Adam Swanson. You'll see Will Perkins and Vincent Johnson. I hear he's under the weather. Hopefully he'll be good. Frederick Hodges, a whole bunch of people. And so the after hours, that's really where it's at. If you can stay late, I'm sure you'll find somebody, maybe even myself. I wasn't planning to do a video today, so I'm looking kind of messed up, and my orange chicken's getting cold. But I'm sure you'll see people giving Tom music to play. Say, "Hey Tom, play this." So if you want to see it in person, that's a good opportunity. It's the biggest ragtime festival in the world. There's 5 venues going on simultaneously, and most of them will have multiple pianos, and so you often have 2 piano cutting contests at the same time. So there are some really good videos. I don't have a playlist of just the video game music because I don't want people to subscribe to the channel only for video game music. The reason I do I do these videos of video game. Ooh, that's hard to say. Videos of video game music is not because it's video game music, but because it's ragtime. And I just thought it's really interesting to hear ragtime coming from other sources than the past or contemporary ragtime composers. It's video games is a contemporary medium and a popular one where ragtime is heard. Most people, they don't know what ragtime is, but they hear video game tunes and they know that. Well, that's ragtime that you're hearing, and it's an incredible genre of music. It was the hip hop of 110 years ago. It came out of the African American communities, the lower class communities, and but it took the world by storm. And it's really fantastic music, and you'll find a lot of videos. Most of my videos are ragtime music. Normal ragtime music, not necessarily from video games, but good music is good music no matter where it comes from, which is why I find these tunes that are really good, and I give them to Tom. And sometimes you'll even hear other musicians playing them. One of my most popular videos is actually of Martin Spitznagel playing the Super Mario theme in stride format. And he also does a bit of Harry Potter upon suggestion and breaks into Star Wars at the end there. So anyway, I need to refresh my email box and spend another hour trying to go through stuff here. But welcome, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the rest of the videos. There'll be a whole bunch coming after this weekend, I'm sure, from the West Coast Ragtime Festival. I still have some from the Sutter Creek Ragtime Festival back in August that have not been posted yet. And I think I'm going to post one tonight from the July Motherlode Ragtime Society meeting. So, yeah, cool. So, it's cool, but also, I was hoping to work on a new piece of sheet music today, but I don't think I'm going to have a chance because of all this action. You'll also see, I'm a bit of an oddball, as you can tell. So I'm a big cartoon fan. I can probably see Animaniacs in the background. I do have videos relating to Animaniacs. You'll see videos relating to auto racing or sim racing, and whatever else catches my fancy that I happen to think is interesting. So there's a lot you'll see on this channel, but I hope you enjoy. So hopefully most of you have been civil in your comments, which is really good. I don't like when people start bickering, because then I have to start, working on it and cut that out. So, so far, you've all been great. Yeah, as for my video game history, I'm 41 years old. So, I had a Magnavox Odyssey when I was a kid, the very first home console. And, of course, I played coin-op arcade games. Your Pac-Man and your Space Invaders and Joust. Ooh, yeah, Joust. And I had an Atari 2600 and Atari 5200. I never got into the Nintendo scene. I have a Wii now. But so I wasn't really familiar with the Mario music and the Nintendo music and stuff like that. And I think Tom was pretty much the same way. I know he was into Atari computers back in the day. In fact, one of his own Foxtrots, if I remember right, was actually based on a game for an Atari 400 that his friend had made or something like that. So that's why we're not really too familiar with this music. So that I rely on suggestions. Unfortunately, nobody out there seems to know how to write music down. And so every suggestion that I get, I have to make the score myself to make it actually readable. But it's out there. I've got a whole bunch in the queue, and I don't know how much I'll be able to show Tom this weekend. Last year I was only able to show one piece, so well, at least that means there's a long queue of stuff coming. I won't. The next Ragtime event I'll be able to get to won't be until next summer, because I ride a motorcycle and I got to go over the Sierra Nevada mountains, which has snow, so I can't go during the wintertime. Anyway, this video is way too long now.